There's a lot in the news now about the fires that is taking place in California. And so many thousands of people have had to flee their residence, their homes that they have lived for so many years, them and their families, a place in which they felt safe and secure. When they was able to leave their jobs and school at the end of the day, and they would return home to their place of rest and comfort, and in the safety of those walls in which we call a home, in a house. And there are thousands of people who do not have that anymore because of the fire. Let us continue to pray for those people as they get ready to go to go through another journey in their lives. They wasn't willing participants of this situation. It is something that happened, and now they have to make the adjustments for another leg in this life and on this life journey. Let us pray for those people. You see, I've lived long enough to know that today it is them, but tomorrow it could soon become you. It might not be a catastrophic fire that have taken place. It might not be a hurricane. It might not be a tornado. It might not be any type of natural disaster that take place. But it could be something that could shake the very core of your faith. And now you got to start building once again. Now you have to take on the task now of rebuilding from something that took place. But as I said, and I have watched the different news media and the different videos where people are talking about it, and how some of the people did not have proper notice that this was going to take place, or their neighborhood, or that particular part of their city was going to have to be evacuated. There was a lot of people that was caught unprepared. And a lot of time in life, we're unprepared about the things that is getting ready to take place. Let us continue to pray for those people. But as I said and I watched, it got me to thinking how important it is for the small things that we need to put in place, just in case we have to evacuate a situation, or we have to leave a place, and we do not know when we're going to be able to return back home to that place of safety that we're so comfortable with. What are you prepared? What have you prepared in that situation should that scenario take place? And I was thinking, because I haven't packed a bag in over 10 years to prepare for something that I'm waiting for. In the event that something would take place. I am a kidney transplant recipient. Prior to me receiving the call to get my kidney transplant, I remember one of the transplant coordinators told me to make sure that I go on and pack a bag. She's not telling me that I will get the call today, tomorrow, next month, next year. But she told me to have a bag prepared. So when I get the call, I'm able to get my bag and leave and head for the hospital So they got me to thinking how important it is to just have a bag packed. Just have a bag packed for emergencies. Hopefully you would never need it. But if you do, you already have a bag packed. Not only a bag in your house, but in your car. Because there probably was a lot of people who wasn't even at their residence when this particular call took place about evacuating. A lot of people probably was on their job, miles away from home. And now they don't have anything but the clothes that is on their back. So I remember when the transplant coordinator told me to keep a bag packed. And I have made up in my mind to get 2 bags packed. One for my home and one for my vehicle. Because if I'm not at home, if I'm away from my house and something happened and I'm not able to get back to my home because of a natural disaster or something that have taken place, or I'm not able to get back to my house, I will be able to have a change of clothes at least for 2 or 3 days. That I would have my medicine, because I'm a kidney transplant recipient, so I take medicine twice a day. That I would have deodorant and soap, socks, underclothes. And it might not seem like much, but it's a big help. So one of the bags that I have decided to do, I purchased this bag years ago. And I have decided to fill this bag up. To get this bag prepared for an emergency. And keep it in my car. It's important. There's a lot of room in this bag, ladies. We need to always prepare for the what ifs. My kids are grown, so it is just me. But I have decided, in these days and time in which we live in, it is very wise for us to prepare. For you gentlemen as well. But for you ladies, we're in 2025. We're living in a time where we do not know. Anything can happen. It seems as though anything can happen at any time. Things just pop off. And a lot of time we're not prepared. But if you're at work and you're not at home, you're away from your house, and you can't get back to your home. And I know how we are as women. We like to be clean and fresh. So get you a bag. And in this bag, I love to wear jogging suits. I can get at least 2 jogging suits in this bag with some underclothes, with my medicine, 1 or 2 washcloths. I'm not gonna go overboard with it, but I need to at least have 2 days of clothes in this bag for me. And this bag also have like a handle on it. It had a handle. I could put my medicine in here, in my undies. Then I can put my clothes in here. Let us prepare. Let us always keep a bag, 2 bags packed. And let us remember to keep something in our car just in case we're not able to make it back to our home. But make sure that you have like important stuff in this bag, important paperwork. It's important. So let's do this. Let us be prepared, because we never know what would take place in this life in which we live. But let us keep those in California and all over the world who have suffered natural disasters. Let us keep those people in our prayers. This is my moment. This has been a chosen moment. Be blessed and prepare, ladies. Be blessed and prepare. Take care.